Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the box opening for Bud's Place Games. I'll have a link in the description if you want to see that store. They're actually going to be helping me out. I'm going to be opening a lot of product for them in the future. It's my local store. It's been there for years, done right by a lot of people. And, well, I guess I should say, first off, get that out of the way. And then second off, I've got my brother on stream. You can probably only see his hands. There you go. He is the one, if you're wondering why this image always GTA and Silent Scrying are on screen. Ooh, well,
it's hard to see them, but
yeah.
But I do altars.
You talk about it.
I do altars. These are actually some of my older altars, but I'm going to start doing altars again. I'm actually getting my master's degree in painting at SCAD in Savannah, Georgia, so my work's going to be much better. Yeah, actually than even these. I mean, these are probably 4 or 5 years old. Yeah,
these are ancient. These are ones I've held on to because they were his. He's done many more altars than this. The Silent Scrying is just my favorite. And the one thing I will say, a lot of the problems people have with altars is that they show through, they smudge some of the paint, and you actually can't play with them at places like Star City. They are not tournament legal. These are completely flat. That's one of the things he got very good with before he even left for
college. SCAD. Yeah. Pristine flatness is extremely important for them to be playable.
So he's helping me out on the stream. This is how I kind of like get him suckered him into helping me do this. I think it's better with a second opinion. We're gonna open the box twice as fast this way because I know people. Last box I did took me about 2.5 hours to open, and because I literally talked about every card that was for Aether Revolt. Had a lot of fun. That was actually on stream. This is going to be YouTube, so we might be able to edit out anything just to show you. This is a completely sealed, yeah, you can get that reflection.
Yeah, I can see it.
So, not that it mattered. I don't know how we would specifically pick packs that had amazing stuff in it. I don't know if this is going to have the best of the world or the worst. We watched 3 boxes, I believe, open last night.
God, we saw
at midnight.
We saw like 15 fetch lands.
Yeah,
at least.
The fetch lands were
a foil.
Very common.
What did we say?
Arid Mesa.
Arid. Okay. So I couldn't remember what foil was. No goifs, which was
no goifs.
No paths. No snapcasters.
No paths or snapcasters. So yeah, we'll just leave this a little out of the way, and
I imagine we'll have a link in the description for people to fast forward to us actually opening instead of the first.
Yeah, exactly.
Having to watch the first few minutes.
Had to do the shout out for Buds. I'm actually going to be streaming for him, and a lot of my Magic content is going to be sponsored by him.
This is actually their symbol. You'll start seeing it more.
He unfortunately didn't have a play mat for me in time for this. So like I said, the link will be in the description. Good place, and if you are in the Leeds, Moody, Birmingham-ish area of Alabama, and you can stop by, he does have a lot of stuff in the case that he does not have actually online. But he does put most of his stuff online, though. And if you're ever in, he's not just about Magic. He has every card tabletop game under the sun, and it's a 2-story establishment, which is amazing for a small town like us, that you can have private rooms for D&D sessions, your own little tournaments. I'll probably be doing a lot of work there since I am now full-time into this.
And also, my brother, this isn't just paid advertisement for Buds. This is my brother's box.
Yes.
He paid for.
This is my box.
At full price, no discounts.
No, I did get a little discount on the box for saying I would do it on the stream. So, full disclosure, this is my box. Future boxes, like I said, will say I will be opening specifically for him. So, he did help me out a little bit with this.
Yeah, but it's not like...
Yeah, it's not like...
We're getting free boxes
to do this.
Be like, hey, go to this store.
If anyone wants me to open free boxes for them, more than happy to.
It's a backup card.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna blaze through like all the crap cards. We've seen these a million times.
Right, people probably want to see the uncommons.
Yeah, uncommons. Is it Charm, actually? I like Is it Charm, not really.
Hellrider. And Falconwrath Noble.
Actually, Falconroth, not one of the worst.
So let's
Just put junk cards.
have a foil pile and a rare pile. How about that? They're probably not going to pick up that well, but that's okay.
Yeah, you can tell by that.
We're reading them out loud anyway.
There's a constant battle on getting the perfect lighting in my basement. Call of Conclave, one of the cards that actually dropped in rarity. I'm sure that's a million things.
That's a perfect first card.
A Burning Tree, another card that dropped. Speaking of card that dropped, Mortician Beetle dropped common. I remember when that was all the talk of the town.
Get the commons out of the way, just random commons.
There we go.
Seal of Doom's an uncommon. Sweet. Terminus. Sunholm Guildmage. Well, 2 foils in a row.
Yeah, and I will say, from everything I've seen, do not pay full retail for these boxes. Especially right now. There's going to be a million of them out there, and if you're paying like $260,
you better pull a away for 2.
Yeah, you better pull some good stuff, because it's, from what we've seen, people have pulled that value, but most haven't. Most pull around the 170 area, which is good, but
most.
Oh my goodness, that should not be a rare.
Oh god.
Hopefully we'll get something.
Our first.
I should put that with the
Signet.
commons. That's actually a bunch of good commons though.
Torn Souls, Obsidat.
There we go.
Escape Battle Mage. 3 foils in a row. Is there a foil in every pack?
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons the pack's so expensive.
Oh, okay. So disregard me saying I've been getting 3 foils in a row because they're in every pack.
Yeah, he is not trained for this. College did not teach him much other than the difference in colors.
That's racist, Derek.
That's
Demir.
Oh yeah, Magma Jet's Explorer's a common.
Urban Evolution. I would draft that.
There we go. Okay, this is the one thing we hadn't seen. Serum Visions. I think we saw 2 pulled out of 3 boxes.
Urban Evolution, Simic Signet, Cage Trap, Abrupt Decay, Dinrova Horror.
Okay, not the worst. Foil Azure Mage and Phantasmal Image. You're going to be pulling a lot of $2-3-ish rares. That's I actually should have brought a sheet. I actually mapped out the disparity in rares. There are 16 cards you can pull, and not including the foils. There are about 16 cards you can pull that are worth more than a pack. Since packs are going for $12, I use TCG Player and look through there. So foils obviously throw that math way off, considering, but 9 times out of 10, if not 20 times out of...
Foil Rewind, sweet.
Oh, there we go. And our first mythic, I do believe.
Yep.
I'm going through mine fast, I know.
Yeah, and you're not letting them see what you're getting.
Urban Evolution. Oh, there we go. Willie Talkard. Did I? Ah, there we
Mystical
go.
Teaching.
Foil Mystical Teachings.
Sweet.
That's actually
we
not
saw
bad.
Foil Teachings last night, too.
I actually like... Put all those at my riggers there. So...
Carnage Gladiator.
As you can see,
Lizzle
not
Spectre,
a lot of value
Rox
yet.
War Monk, Domri Raid, Pulling Oracle Foil.
Oh, foil coin there? I knew I was going to be the one to pull the Domri Raid. We did see a Liliana pulled last night.
That's 2
I'm like,
mythics.
I know, that's the $3 mythic, which I actually...
mythic.
Yeah, I know. A lot
$3
of
Planeswalker.
You really don't want to pull mythics in this set unless you pull, I mean, what, the 3 Snap Lily?
Is Bonfire a mythic?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and it's like the $2 or $3 card. So, which normally a $2 or $3 card wouldn't be bad. Ah, there we go, Path. Oh, Stoic. And foil is it? Gate. Those foil gates will probably be plummeting. I know they're like, were, what, $2 a piece beforehand?
Call of the Herd is a rare.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus. Is this 2001?
Yeah, no, with Mortician Beetle becoming a common, you would think they'd learn their lesson with that, but
Call of the Herd, Christ.
that was one of those cards they like pulled up at the last minute, and then we're like, okay, we have to, we only have a rare slot left, and we want this to be in it. Spell Pierces.
Thunderous Wrath.
It's always nice to have Spell Pierce available. Saltines, Agent Mask, Power Wild. God,
Cynic Signet, Opportunity, Master Splicer, Falconwrath, Aristocrat.
There we go.
Foil
Okay,
Chandra's
good.
Outrage. Ooh, foil Cyclonic. Sweet.
That's actually. I will take that. Because I don't remember what. These foil Cyclonics are going to be a lot less than normal ones. I know.
The one I have is only like. The original foil is something like $5.
Oh, really?
Something like that.
I haven't.
Weren't those in the same standard, same set, Absence Pilgrim for Forbidden Alchemy? And they're back to back.
Well, yeah, it's Innistrad.
I know.
Innistrad's
it's
the
interesting
new.
when you see them back to back.
Familiar Shrews. Pretty much. Ugh. Yeah, as you can see.
Damping Matrix or Soft Guild Gate foil. How many foil good gates have you got? Two?
Yeah, at least. Yeah, we're almost done with the box, and
We're getting there. We can slow down.
as you can see. No.
Not
Like,
really.
I like to do the video faster, so the whole point of having multiple
So
people.
people don't fast forward through it.
Exactly.
No.
So you don't have to fast forward.
Or
through
mute it so they don't have to hear us, because that's a thing too.
That's Soul's Ransom. I will talk about a second about that. There's just so many
Phantasmal
cards.
Image.
Another one.
Dragon Fodder foil.
Yeah.
It's a Drax Spectre.
So let's see what my Stony Silence. There we go. Another Soul's Ransom. Like I said, I was going to talk about it for a second. If you're not familiar, I actually love that card. Has a mediocre downside. I would barely call it a downside. I really think it should see play, but
Cyclonic Rift, full Battle Rattle.
so we hit. I've only hit the one mythic.
Two. Domri and
Oh yeah.
Temporal, which
So-
should not be a mythic.
Oh man.
Gorkin, Rampager, Power Classum, Soul Manipulation, Verdant Catacombs,
There we
Foil
go.
Wall of Denial. Cool.
Ha! You can keep the foil wall. I
You
know that's one
finally,
of your favorite.
finally something was pulled worth more than $2.
Yeah. That's worth about.
It's a start. It's a start.
Yeah, this is something you have to be prepared for. This doesn't upset me a lot. I've opened. I think my
Worst, yeah.
Avacyn Restored box was the worst box I'd ever opened in history. Less than $30 of value in that entire. And with how much that set was worth, this should just tell you there's a huge disparity in what
Past
you
in
can,
Flames, full of Rex.
in what you can draw, like what you can actually pull. So, is that a foil one?
No, it's Past Flames,
Oh,
but it's
okay.
just the new art.
Oh yeah, new art Past in Flames. I'll put that to use.
Are you opening the last one?
Yeah, I'll open the last one. Graph Digger's Cage and another. You not opened that one yet?
No, I already
Oh,
have.
you
These are my
checked.
rares.
I'll wait for him.
Two mythics so far, right?
No, it passed makes it 3.
Past is a mythic.
Well, you got it in your hands, right?
Oh, wow. Yeah, it is. Should not be a mythic.
Now, I mean, it's not for us to decide.
I remember the old argument of Vengevine being a mythic. That was an interesting time. When people said it didn't have mythic... What'd they say? Mythic flavor? Or
Mythic
something?
flavor.
Yeah. Doesn't taste mythic to me.
Alright, so hopefully it starts. Oh, there we go. Okay, and foil burning tree, so
Oh,
at least
cool.
we ended on a decent pack. That's and while I have everyone's attention, this is going to be your best time. If you are looking at getting into Modern, this is going to be the absolute best time imaginable for it, simply because so many of the top tier decks, like, I mean, almost half a Jund is in. So that was worth That was, I think, worth more than a pack. So I can't remember if it might not be. So, yeah, I mean, you can look at it. What? I had 3 cards worth more than a pack, I do believe. So, 2 fetches, which is about the going rate. I mean, we saw between 2 or 3 box. That was average. You want to pull the blue fetchers, obviously, because those are going to be worth the most money.
Hellrider used to be a mythic, right?
No.
I thought he was a mythic.
He was in the intro.
Or no, Hero Box and Ridge, I think, was mythic.
So I pulled 3 cards, and on top of... Where's the fetch?
You moved it.
Oh, yeah, I got that fetch. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, something similar happened with my first box of Modern Masters. If I can, like the original 2013, if I can find that video, I will upload it on my YouTube channel. I was really disappointed with it. Drew, at the time, the value of stuff was so awful. So awful. Let's see if I can get... Better glance for everybody at what we're looking at. So, yeah. Oh, and I cleaned that, Justin. So
you laid it. Oh, that's why it's pretty.
But
thought you laid it.
Last notes. You can see. Obviously, this is not $200 worth of value. This is gonna be the best time to buy in and not buy a box. By all means, boxes can be worth it.
We definitely saw 2 of the 3 last night were worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
Foil fetches, which I think we only saw 1 foil fetch, Liliana.
We didn't pull... Did we pull... There was no path, was there?
Yeah, I pulled a path.
One path.
One path. That's 1 path and 1 Serum Visions. Did you pull...
And we didn't see a path last night.
Yeah, we did not see
no Snapcaster Mages.
Single path. Oh, I forgot.
Where's your foil stack?
I didn't make a foil stack.
You didn't make a foil stack?
Yeah, so... Did you pull any Serum Visions?
I don't think so.
Okay. So, this is what you can expect. This is probably going to be about the average box, in all honesty.
Size Anthem.
Oh, sweet. Not worth much, but actually kind of a card I've always wanted. But, you see here, this is... Value-wise, this is absolutely horrendous, and this is not the only box we saw like this. Don't let this discourage you completely now, because you'll have that one friend that will pull like a foil Liliana, which I believe will probably be going for more than the foil Goyf at this point. So don't let this completely disparage you. This should really point you in the direction of buying singles, because there's so many good things. You can see we've got 2 Jund staples, and if you've been waiting to build Jund, this will be the time to do it. Wait a week or 2, and a lot of these cards you'll see at Bud's place. I'll be selling a lot of these to him because, I mean, I'm one of those collectors. I've got all of these cards already. I'll keep a handful of them, but still just love opening packs, and especially with something as rare as this, which this, like I said, this is not going to be as rare as 2013 or 2015 Modern Masters. It's going to be along the lines of Eternals Masters from what we are hearing. Wizards can change its mind at any moment and start burning boxes in their warehouse for all we know.
That accidental
fire. The accidental fire that made the value go up. I'm really thinking, and this is just my thoughts, they're really pushing the playability of Modern over the value of Modern. I got in way before Modern even became a format. I had most of these cards laying around. They were too cheap to sell, and I mean, I bought my Through the Breaches for 50 cents a piece before Modern came out, and God, you can just look up the value of those things.
25-cent Mishra's Baubles.
Oh yeah, the 25 cents Mishra's Baubles, because there was just no purpose for them.
Start investing in Dark Steel ingots now, or not ingots, Dark Steel relics now.
They will make something that if you control 4 of those, you win the game
Yeah,
at some point.
Something hilarious.
But yeah, this is why we opened the pack so fast, so we can talk about it more afterwards. And
very pretty good bit of multicolored rares.
Yeah, multicolored.
But you see signets. I seriously saw a signet probably 4 out of every 5 packs,
which is good. Signets, you're going to see a lot of the uncommons out. Serum Visions has plummeted, and which is it needs to be. There's no reason for Serum Visions to be a collectible card when it's such a necessary piece to the puzzle. Path to Exile is the same way.
Did they up its rarity?
Serum Visions?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's been reprinted twice as far as I know. I knew the New Conspiracy had it as well. I want to say the New Conspiracy. I'm not. That's one of those sets I wasn't as interested in. I believe it is uncommon in that as well. I feel that's comfortable for how much. I mean, you're still talking about what was a $10 card at one point. Keeping it uncommon, it just seems fair. It'll make and that's primarily for the foils, I do believe, is why they would keep it there instead of going to something like common for that. But I don't know why he's showing you that. My Eternals Masters boxes. My Eternals Masters boxes. I opened 2 of those. Those were fantastic. Both had Mind Sculptor. Both had Mana Crypt.
Wasn't it like Crypt and Mind Sculptor within like 2 or 3 packs of each other both times?
Yeah, it was ridiculously amazing.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's sweet.
Oh yeah. Just to show, just so you can have, like, a Mana Crypt. I don't know why I have an Ichrid. I think I have the Jaces, Foil Days, Foil Counterspell, Top, Sinkhole, Caracas, a few Iths. Oh, there's my Mind Sculptors. Okay, so they are in there.
You got to be Ultra one of those.
We'll see.
Snowman.
And also
Snowman
pulled, Wasteland, a bunch of other stuff that I've gotten rid of since. But this is, like I said, the good thing to look at this is these cards. Your lands are going to be cheaper, and I hate that. There's nothing more I hate in Magic than when the lands are the most expensive cards in the deck. I just think that is bad on Wizards' parts. I guess they understand it. I mean, you look in Legacy, and that's 90% of your cost. Maybe not quite that, but well, I mean, yeah. If you're looking at Delver,
you could. Well, in Legacy, you could build. You could build Epic Storm. God, yeah. The mana base is the most expensive part. You've got Lion's Eye Diamond, but other than Lion's Eye Diamonds and fetches and duels, the rest of the deck's like... Same thing happens to Dredge. You have Legacy Dredge, and it's... Other than Lion's Eye Diamonds, the deck's dirt cheap.
Dirt cheap. And
how much is Burn now to build in Legacy?
With Chain Lightnings being reprinted at Uncommon, and now they're like $3, if that. I haven't checked prices, so don't cuss me out on that one. But I would imagine $50, and that's a high estimate. Now I would be interested to see Red White Burn in Legacy. I think you could do with Swords to Plowshares going. I mean, it goes against your game plan a little bit, but you have access to Boros Charm and other things. You can completely change. Because, I mean...
Chain to the Rocks.
Yeah.
That would be so funny to see Chain to the Rocks make it to Legacy.
Well, you never know. There's not a lot of ways of dealing with it.
We've seen weirder things.
So...
bleed into Eternal formats.
But yeah, like I said, best time to buy in, especially if you have been wanting to build Abzan. Like, look, I got the Abzan fetches right here. So the biggest cost, Goyf, Liliana, and the lands, all reprinted in the same thing. And if you're trying to get specific cards, please, people, don't buy boxes for that. That is the worst thing. I've done that in the past. It was just, bought Origins because I wanted to pull that Jace, and I didn't pull the Jace, obviously. You pull everything but.
Look at all these combos,
I know. This is one thing I will say. If you look at this is going to be and hilarious draft or sealed. I don't really think people are going to be doing sealed just because of how insanely expensive it would be, but I know we'll be drafting at Buds, and this is absolutely, the Eternal formats are the absolute funnest when it comes to drafting, just because of the insane power level, the hilarity of what you have. But yeah, like I said, you're going to see a big plummet in costs of a lot of decks, which is going to be fantastic. You are going to see the cards that weren't reprinted go up. Golly, Chalice of the Void is probably the big one, just because of things like Cheerios. It's always been an amazing card. I've been playing Bluetron for a while. I haven't played it recently, but back in the day, that was my Friday Night Magic modern deck. I actually absolutely loved it. And you'll see me play things like that on this channel. But just to wrap it up, because enough rambling. But right now, buy these cards online. You should see them within a week or two, especially when the second set of boxes and cases start going out. These are going to plummet. There's not going to be a lot that's going to hold value. Which is a good thing. And it's not something to worry about if you have these cards already. I'm not worried about it, because if they get reprinted again, it's going to be another 2 years. So next year, I really do believe they're setting up Modern for next year to be the big premier thing that they're going to be showing off. And it's all about just plummeting the prices, getting as many people into it. A lot of people with millions of Snapcasters, Lilianas, and that things, probably not happy right now. Magic's not made just for those people. So,
yeah,
it's about the game first and foremost. And Modern, if you're looking at Modern from a value perspective,
probably not the best decision.
It is not the best. Now, as a playable format, you're getting your cards, you're getting your Snapcasters, your Paths, your Lilianas, your Fetch Lands. They will always be viable, and those cards will, at this point, will not be banned. I don't think we have too much that has been banned from the Eternals Masters sets, if anything. So this is a way of kind of calming people down, saying, hey, well, I know Splinter Twin was in one of them, so Splinter Twin, Degenerate, stuff like that. And Jund is a fantastic investment, with how many millions of ways you can build a deck. And like I said, right now, get your Jund stuff. Even if you're not preparing to play it right now, you can put it in. All this stuff's going to skyrocket back. Like the stuff I bought, like when I opened my Modern Masters 2013 box, pulled 2 doubling seasons, and nearly cried. I was like, oh my goodness, this is awful, because they were $10 at the time, and now they're pushing 60. So same thing with Artbound Ravagers. I pulled 3
Anything
of those.
can happen. All it takes is one ban, and then the most random dollar card will be $50.
Yeah. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy it more. I'm going to try and keep him on, Justin, for these. I like doing them twice as fast. I like people who interact with me a little bit. He's knowledgeable about Modern. Doesn't keep up with it as much as I do. I don't think there are very few people on the planet that do. But this is my mainstay format. But just... yeah, heed everyone's advice. Enjoy opening your boxes. This is what you can expect. I hope everyone other than me pulls foil Goyfs, foil Lilianas.
Foil Goyfs for everyone.
Yeah, I have no problem with people opening better stuff than me. I absolutely do not. I'm happy for people.
Seeing it, yeah.
Yeah, I love that energy you get. Unfortunately, we didn't have that today. But this is realistic. This is not something we opened 1 million boxes and plotted out the printings and like, okay, this is going to be the ridiculous box to sell millions of boxes.
I don't know if you can do that anymore anyway.
Yeah, I'm hoping you can't, but
tell us down in the comments if you've opened packs, what you've pulled, because we'd love to hear what kind of stuff you've pulled.
We love the God packs, like the double Goyf. I'm sure someone's done it.
And if you can bear to do it, I mean, even share us like the misery packs. Like if you pull a mythic, that's the worst possible thing.
You spend that $12 for a pack, and
you're like, oh yeah, I needed a Call of the Herd.
Yeah, I know. I needed that Call of the Herd for my EDH deck. I was you know, it was just way too expensive to have shipped for 50 cents to my house.
The old F&M versions, you know, like $1. I don't know. I don't even know how much the old.
But we had fun. That's all that matters. And I hope y'all had fun watching us.
Also, give us critique of what we're doing. We want to make it better.
Yes, absolutely. We want to make this way more watchable, way more enjoyable. We've been tinkering with the lighting. We want this to be easy on the eyes, to say the least, and easy on the ears. And I know we don't always make it that way, but we're getting there. This is amateur hour for opening boxes. Given I've been doing it for long enough, but haven't been talking about it.
Yeah, it's different when you have to talk about what you're doing.
Usually, you just crack them as fast as you can, then you stomp around the game store and be like, ah,
yeah,
look at my foils. So yeah, and we pulled the 3 mythics. I think that is what everyone pulled, as far as I know. Unless you get a foil, you are almost guaranteed 3 mythics per box. So you don't want to pull the mythics. We did. You know, if you can help it.
Value-wise, but I mean,
value-wise.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I'm not throwing any of these cards out. I'm not flipping out and saying, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I've opened boxes like this before. You don't want to spend. And thankfully, you know, I didn't spend full retail on this. And if you bought a box from a major retailer, no names, for $260.
Scalped, yeah.
And, you know, you paid $260 for this, I would be a little upset.
It'd be like buying a Nintendo Switch and it dying the first day.
Yeah,
basically.
They sending you an Xbox 360 instead. It's like, well, it looks the same. So, all right, guys and gals. Like I said, do everything he said. Give us a like, give us an unlike. Let us know what we're doing. Just like getting views, getting people checking us out, helping us make this better is the most important thing. And like I said, big shout out to Bud's Place. I've been shopping there since way before Modern came out, and I try and support my local game store as much as possible. We need those places more than anything else, because if the small stores go away, things like TCG Player, where you can get these cards dirt cheap, will go away. And we are responsible for ourselves for keeping things like that going. If you don't have a local store, like I said, use TCG Player, use Bud's Place, help them out. If they've got what you need, the prices will be outstanding compared to larger retailers. And it's part of it keeping the larger places honest. But anywho, hope y'all had fun, and this is Derek, and this is Justin.
Yep.
You're out.